Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm debuting some colors from Hematite Dip Co and her new Guilty Pleasures collection that is releasing on Wednesday, June 7th. So I decided to grab all of the fine glitters, and they're all named after like late 90s, early 2000s songs. So I'll go through those in a second. And then she also threw in Holla Back Girl, which is like a unique flaky foil. And then she threw in Lady Marmalade, which is this really bright neon orange. So there's solids, there's unique, like I said, foiled flaky dips, and then there are the fine glitters. So for the fine glitters, I'm actually going to be doing a vertical ombre. So I'm going to start with green on my thumb and then kind of like do a pattern. So on some of the, like it repeats the color that's on the inside of the finger, if that makes sense. You'll see when I'm done. But so I have here Wannabe, which is a neon green glitter. Then there's Chasing Waterfalls, which is a blue. Bootylicious, which is a purple. Stronger, which is a gorgeous neon pink. Beautiful Soul, which is neon yellow. And then there's Bye Bye Bye, which is a neon orange. This one is my favorite because I was a huge NSYNC fan. So when I saw that name of that color, I was really excited. So these are the colors I'm going to be using. I'll use these in another mani in the future, but I'm just going to put those off to the side for now. So because I'm doing the kind of mani that I am, I need to use 6 different, well, they're actually all the same, but I need to use 6 of these eyeshadow brushes. So I got these off of Amazon. I'll link those down below for you. You definitely need something like this when you're doing all of these different colors because each color needs its own brush. And then I'm also using cupcake liners as well. So I'm going to be using regular dip liquid. I'm not using gels until I do my encapsulation and then at the end. So let's get started. Like I mentioned, I'm going to get all of the colors set up here in the cupcake liners. So I'm actually going to fast forward doing that so you guys don't have to watch me pour them all in, and then I'll be back. The reason why I'm doing this particular mani is because it is June and it's Pride Month, so I thought I'd honor that and do this kind of like neon rainbow ombre mani for you guys. So I'm going to start with the green. Let me get the dip liquid down to my thumb. I'm actually using Mani Boss Dip Top because I'm running out of the base liquid, but that's fine. This can be used in place of the regular base because it's pretty much the same formula. So I'm putting that all over my thumb. I did a design similar to this on 2 fingers a couple of weeks back. I'll link the video up in the cards here when I did my Diplomatiq Nails review. So I'll put that up here for you. So now basically you just take the color onto the brush and sprinkle that on. Let me just get that on the one side. I kind of let it fall down towards the cupcake liner because I obviously don't want it to fall the other way. right, now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, but do that with the blue. So I'm going to put the green aside with that dedicated brush. Now I'm going to pick up the blue and do the side that doesn't have any color on it yet. Again, just making sure I'm kind of like leaning it towards the cupcake liner so it falls into that color. I'm actually going to get another cupcake liner because I don't want to mix these colors together. Okay, so this will be like my garbage color in case anything falls off from the other sides of the nail. All right, cleaning up my cuticles as always here. I'm so used to doing the gel method that I forget how gooey the dip liquids get when you're trying to clean up the cuticle line. That's okay. All right, so I'm gonna stop with that nail. Obviously, I'm gonna have to go back to it. So now I'm going to work on the blue and the purple, so which is Chasing Waterfalls and Bootylicious. So now I'm going to take that blue that I started on the thumb and do it on the outside of my index finger. Just picking it up, sprinkling it on. Look at that coverage. Okay. Going to clean off the cuticle line. All right, and then when I'm waiting for my index finger to dry after I get the purple on, I'm going to brush off the thumb and redo that again with another coat. All right, so now I'm going to get a new brush for the purple. And again, just trying to stay on that side of the nail and sprinkle that on. And I can already see that I'm going to have to go back over here because I think my liquid started to dry. So I'm just going to put a little more over on this side and sprinkle some more of the purple on. This is a really fun color combo, I think. And of course, you can save 15% by using code Lauren15 at hematitedipco.com when this releases, or for any of her already released collections and colors. There's so much to choose from on her website. Libby's really been cranking out all the new collections. I love it. All right, so again, I'm going to now go back to my thumb and repeat the process with the green and the blue, making sure I keep all my brushes with the colors. All right, just going to brush that off into my little garbage cup. All right, so now when I do it again, I'm going to start with the blue and go in from the inside of the finger into the green side. That just creates a nicer blend of color. And it's okay to overlap them in the middle because you want that nice color blend. Okay. Ooh. Again, just clean up the cuticle, and now I'm going in with the green. I'm gonna warn you, if you do try to do this, if you haven't done it already, it is a messy process because you're, you know, working from one color to the next, and you might get some on your work area. So that's why I recommend you just always have your work area nice and covered up. I have these liner bibs linked down below for you guys from Amazon. All right, trying to figure out why like that green isn't really getting too much green on it. It's a lot of clear, so I might actually dip that portion of the nail into the color. Just like so. Ah, there we go, that's better. All right, we'll wait and see how that looks once it's dry. Now I'm going to move on to the index finger again and redo that. So this time I'm going to actually start with the purple. Oops. Oh, I didn't brush it off. All right. So just coating this nail again and starting over on the purple side. June is always a big month in our house here. It's the month of my daughter's birthday, so she'll be turning 15 in a couple of weeks. Actually, in about a week and a half. She also has her dance recital coming up. Just the end of the school year stuff. The New York State regions for her testing for school. We're having like 3 different birthday things going on, so got a lot of stuff coming up. Hopefully I'll be able to keep up here with you guys during all of it, but if there's a day or two when I don't post that I normally do on YouTube here or on Instagram, that's why, just because we got a lot of stuff going on. And Father's Day, of course, is another holiday. Okay, so I'm going to dust off my thumb and see if I have to do another layer of either color. I think it looks pretty good. There's just like a little patchy spot here on the green, so I might go over that again. Hopefully I can get it thin enough so it doesn't kind of like make the blue sink down more into the nail. I'm just going to like do a very thin layer of the dip. All right, that's good. So I'm just going to let that dry again before I brush it off. I'm not brushing off my index finger yet. I'm going to put the green aside. I'm done with that pretty much. I'm just going to wait and see how this dries. Then I'm going to take my purple and my pink, because that's the next 2 on my middle finger. So I'm actually going to go ahead and speed everything up for you guys from here on out until I have all the colors on, just because it's going to take a little while and it's kind of going to be like mundane, the same thing back and forth. And then I'll be back before I then do my filing, excuse me, and buffing and everything. And then we'll have the final look. Okay, so this is how we are looking after doing each nail. Green to blue, blue to purple, purple to pink, pink to yellow, and yellow to orange. So what I'm going to do now is clean up all of my powder here, get that out of the way. I'm going to do my encapsulation, my filing, my buffing, reshaping, come back for the final look and some cuticle oil and some final thoughts about doing this type of mani. Stay tuned. Okay, we are back. This is how it turned out. I am loving the color combos that I ombre together. I think this collection is going to be a big hit, especially for the summer. So that is the Guilty Pleasures collection. It includes these 6 fine glitters, also includes a bunch of solids, 4, I believe, like unique glitter flaky dips. I'll try and post pictures at the end of all of the colors that are releasing, but I just had to do this type of mani with these colors. I just thought that was like the perfect combination, especially for June for Pride Month. So I'm going to go ahead and, again, I know I just used this recently in one of my videos, but Smell the Rainbow, Triple D Dips, had to use it for this mani, of course. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you'd like to try this out, feel free. I think it's a great little fun summer mani. You can use code Lauren15 to save 15% at Hematite. I will link everything down below, or actually list everything down below because it's not releasing until the 7th. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you would care to do so. And as always, thanks so much for watching. Have a lovely day.